Our next presentation is to the Montclair High School crew team. Again, I'd like to thank Freeholder President Timberlake, Freeholder Toro, Freeholder Pat Siebold for being here, and Freeholder Len Luciano for being here with us this afternoon. This is actually, I'm happy to say that this has become an annual tradition. I had the honor to be elected in 2011, was sworn in 2012. We did our first presentation to the crew team in 2012, and I think last year you actually had the much tougher assignment. When we concluded the ceremony last year, I said we would see you all again, hopefully next year, if two things that needed to happen. One, you needed to repeat your past glory of success, which you did, and having another outstanding season, which I had, I think, full confidence, and the board had full confidence that was going to happen. And two was I had to be reelected, which there was touch and go there. So, you know, again, it's actually an honor and a privilege to be able to do this year in and year out. It's my pleasure to acknowledge the impressive success of one of which we're still calling one of the newest sports at Montclair High School, but one that has already established itself as one of the most successful, and that is the crew team, and it carries on the fine tradition of Montclair High School athletics. This year, like the last 3 years, the crew team glided through the water, no pun intended, to another great season, highlighted by great results at 4 prestigious competitions. At the Garden State Championship, the Mounties entered crews that won 6 gold, 4 silver, and 4 bronze medals, and qualified 9 crews to compete at the national championships. At the Philadelphia Championships, crews won 6 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal. At the Stotesbury Cup, crews won 1 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal. And at the national championship, crews won 2 silver medals. The Freeholder Board's commendation applauds the hard work, contributions, and accomplishments of every student athlete on the 90-plus member roster. But tonight we will highlight the accomplishments of 9 standout crews in particular. They are the girls' junior 8 crew, the boys' varsity double crew, the boys' novice 8 crew, the girls' freshman 8 crew, the boys' lightweight varsity double crew, boys' junior 8 crew, boys' junior 4 crew, boys' varsity single, and girls' lightweight 4 crew. At this point, I'm also going to continue an annual tradition by calling him Coach J, or Jeremy M, to join me at the podium. Coach, Jeremy, please. Coach, I'm going to ask that you call up all the members of these 9 crews, 1 crew at a time, tell us a little bit about their accomplishment this year so we can start with our girls' junior 8 crew. Jeremy.
Thank you. Before I start, I'd like to thank the Essex County Board of Chosen Freeholders, especially Brendan Gill and Freeholder Cynthia Toro, President Brittany Timberlake, thank you very much, and also Freeholder Leonard Luciano. I'd also like to thank Montclair High School, in particular James Earl, Principal Athletic Director, Jeff Gannon, the Booster Club, the parents of the team, and also all the crew members that made up this amazing season for us. So to start off, the girls' junior 8. This was, we had some various configurations of this crew through the season. So in essence, there's 9 girls racing, but we had more than 9 girls competing in that crew through the season, including at the Garden State Championships and Stotesbury and Nationals. So we have a couple of representatives from each crew this evening. Whoever is here, I'm going to call all the names. Emery Bergman, Maya Stepansky, Camilla Zavari, Billy Kuhn, Rachel Brown, Kelly Friedman, Alison Connors, Juliet Traylor, Caton Day, Neve Burton, Elizabeth Lewandowski, and Haley Meisler as the coxswain. Whoever is here, would you like to come up and stand and be applauded? This crew had an amazing season, clearly from their results. They won state championships, silver at Stotesbury, gold at Philadelphia City Championships, silver at Nationals, A superb season which carried on the tradition of our girls junior 8. Hopefully they're going to go on next year and do amazing things at the varsity level. But by any stretch of imagination, it was an amazing season for these girls, and hopefully they'll be able to continue with their Montclair High School career. Okay, boys varsity double. We won gold medals at Garden State Championships, Philadelphia City Championships, silver medal at Stotesbury, and silver medal at National Championships, which was James Pugh and Owen Daly-Smith. If you'd like to come up here. Again, clearly an outstanding season by their results this year. Racing at the varsity level is another step up, as I've said before, and these two have come through the high school team, started as freshmen, 3.5 years ago, didn't really know what they were doing and what they wanted to do sports-wise, and have turned into two amazing athletes. Hopefully they are going to both row at college. Owen's continuing rowing through the summer with me, being coached as well, and James had a fantastic high school career, so congratulations to you. 2 down, 7 to go. I'll be brief. Boys Novice 8. They won gold medals. This was a Novice 8 that also races a Freshman 8, they're very similar events. But anyway, we had 10 boys that competed in this out of the 9 places in the boat. But they won gold medals at the Garden State Championships, Philadelphia City Championships, a silver medal at Stotesbury. And unfortunately, at National Championships, one of the boys got sick in the semi-final, so they didn't qualify for the final. I had every confidence they would have done. But unfortunately, these things do happen in these events. Anyway, let me just find their names. I will tell you. Okay, it was Bree Muldoon, Walter Collins, Aidan Bradley, Arjun Nishol, Hunter McKenzie, George Rogers, Eli Klein, Henry Vecchione, Jume Traore, and coxswain Andrew Firestone. These guys came onto the crew team last September. Again, just a bunch of lads that didn't know anything about rowing and worked their socks off all fall, all winter, all spring. Amazing crew. I coached this crew. I coached many of the boys this year, and they've been a pleasure to coach, really, as youngsters coming in, showed great enthusiasm and commitment to the sport. And I'm sure any sport that these guys did, they would succeed in because they were so committed to everything they did. And as I said, it was a pleasure to coach them, so congratulations on your results this year. Let's go. Girls Freshman 8. They won a gold medal at Philadelphia City Championships, a silver medal at Garden State Championships, a bronze medal at Stotesbury Cup. They also made the final at National Championships. They came 6th. Again, that was a very good result for them just to make the final. It was so difficult. The crew were Maureen Dunn, Beata Katz, Emerson John, Emily Kaludis, Vreeland Tobin, Madeline Pitera, Isabel Wassler, Wynne McClenahan, and Juliana Langhorn. Once again, a standout season for these girls. Freshmen coming in, going up against these huge prep schools, really just a public school. One of the very few public schools that row, and to race against these huge prep schools with huge programs, these girls did an amazing job. They got stronger and stronger throughout the season. Their medal at Stotesbury was the first time we've medalled there since 2009. I should actually go back to the boys. That's the first time, the boys 8, the first time we've medalled at Stotesbury in the boys freshman 8. So again, our freshmen coming in, it's a bright future for the team because every year, every September when the kids come through the door, we never know what we're going to get, and we had such an amazing group this year. We kept 16 boys and 16 girls on the team. There was a lot of competition for places, and they really excelled. All the freshmen that raced for our team this year, especially these two crews, really excelled, and congratulations, and hope you carry on with your rowing careers. Boys varsity lightweight double. You won a gold medal at Garden State Championships, a silver medal at Philadelphia City Championships. They also came fourth at national championships. That was Ethan St. John and Kai Jensen. You can just come up here, boys. These guys did fantastically well this year. We had our ups and downs throughout the season, but the fourth place at national championships was an outstanding result, as well as all the other results they had through the season. Again, varsity events, you know, you're racing the best out there, and there's a lot of schools that race against. To give you some idea, the girls' Junior 8 at Stokesbury, there was something like 45 or 50 other crews there from other schools from around the country. So when they win their silver medals and bronze medals and anything else, even just making a final, for all these crews, it's really an outstanding achievement. It's difficult to explain how difficult it is for them to see how well they've done. But the lightweight double, again, an excellent season. As I said, the fourth place at nationals was really, really an outstanding result, and I was very satisfied. I think you were satisfied with your season. It was outstanding. Ethan's leaving us this year. Kai has got another year with us, and hopefully he's going to go on and, you know, be even more successful next year. So congratulations, guys. Boys varsity single of Adam Pollock. You won a gold medal at Garden State Championships. Come up, Adam. You had some amazing results this year. Getting in a single scull is probably the hardest thing you can do in rowing. Everyone else here had some crewmates to not exactly help them along the way, but it's, you know, really is a team sport. And when you feel tired and exhausted and don't want to carry on, there's always someone around you that's going to keep you going. But when you sit in a single scull and race, it's a very lonely place to be. I've done it. Adam did such an excellent job this year. To win he's the first time we've ever put a single scull out, and it's the first time, obviously, a single scull from this school has become state champion. And it was just an outstanding season. He's an outstanding high school career as well. He's leaving us this year, but the results were strong all year. It's a very, very competitive event, I can tell you. But the highlight was definitely being state champion this year. Congratulations, Adam. The girls' varsity lightweight 4 won a gold medal at Philadelphia City Championships. I think, where did you come at nationals? 5th? 6th? I don't remember. Where are you? 6th. Again, made the final, an outstanding result. It's not written here, and so many events, I sometimes forget. The crew were Cara Meyer, Glynis Harvey, Rachel Rosenberg, Gabriella Asa Remedios, and Emma Ariane, I'm sorry. Come up, girls. So Gabby and Cara are here. It's a varsity event. You're sophomores this year, right? You're going to be juniors next year. So racing in a varsity event as sophomores is obviously a very difficult thing to do. They had a tremendous season. Their highlight was Philadelphia City Championships, where it was just an amazing result, amazing day for the whole team actually, but that was a really special result for you. And nationals as well, getting to the final was a really, really strong result. Great crew this year, and these two are definitely going to carry on and do really well. I think that the whole crew can come back, all 4 of you. Rachel and Glynis are seniors next year, so we have a bright future with these girls. Racing lightweight's a tough event, a varsity event, and just congratulations on a great season. Well done. Okay, yeah, I missed out a crew, which is interesting. The boys' Junior 8 won a gold medal at Philadelphia City Championships, a silver medal at Garden State Championships. They also came 4th at national championships as well. The crew were Caleb DeSmith, Alexander Sakani, John Moore, Ian Barnes, Kenny Copeland, Christopher Fabian. I can say this one, Edward Michelitsianos, which is my son, Henry Pugh, and Sophia Corriere. These guys raced in a very, very competitive event, Junior 8s, every single huge program out there races, Junior 8s, Varsity 8s. These guys had a fantastic season, some great results. fourth at Nationals, fourth at Stokesbury, Philadelphia City champions, which was fantastic. And it was, as always, in the younger events, the freshman, novice, and the junior events is about learning and progressing, and even in the varsity events as well, if you're going to go on and row at college. And these guys learnt a lot this year. Technically, a brilliant crew. Very, very strong results. I thought it was a great season for them. Kenny Copeland was a freshman rowing in the junior event. He's going to be coming back next year. You guys are all coming back, and again, bright future for you guys. I was proud to coach you, as I've said before, and just congratulations on a great season. The boys junior 4, which was CJ Kaludis, Devin Murphy, Natan Shatner, Imala, yeah, thank you, and Patrick King, coxed by Tori Schoen. I think that none of them are here, so James is around somewhere. James is going to represent them. Come up, James. You're in our junior section this year, so we'll give James a round of applause to represent them. They were gold medalists at the Garden State Championships, silver medal at Philadelphia City Championships. They narrowly missed making the final at National Championships. That crew had 3 sophomores in and 1 junior. Just a great, fiery crew, learning their trade, learning how to race. And that was what it was all about this year for them. And I was really proud of them, the way they, again, some of these crews, it kind of seems like it's constant success, but I can tell you there's a lot of tears along the way to get where they get to. And that junior 4 will come back next year. One of them is going to be racing varsity, and the other 3 will hopefully be racing junior or varsity, but definitely going to succeed in the future. And just terrific results for them all year. I was particularly happy with that crew because they were so young. So congratulations to them.
Another round of applause for our tremendous athletes. Jeremy, coach, on behalf of the entire board of Freeholders. As a proud Mountie myself, I'm delighted to present the board's commendation to you and to every member of this crew team and to your entire coaching staff. Congratulations for another excellent year and for all of your efforts, and especially the efforts of all your student athletes to build in an unbelievably short amount of time the Montclair crew program into what it is today. In terms of, and you mentioned the private schools that you have to compete with, and what you're doing at a public school level, I think, is tremendous, or at any level is tremendous. And again, please know that each of you, when you represent Montclair, make all of us proud for what you've accomplished, not only as a member of this crew team, but as members representing our community. And we don't take that lightly, so know that we're with you. The people behind me are with you and support you each and every step of the way. And again, we hope to see you again. There's no election next year, so I'll knock on wood, I'll be here, and knock on wood, you'll be back next year again at this time. And I think one thing we didn't mention, Coach, is school actually ended yesterday, right? So graduation was yesterday, so school's over, which I think is we should give another round of applause to for taking the time to be with us tonight. And also, I just wanted to very quickly also thank all the parents who are here, both Charlotte, to your family, and all the parents who are here supporting the members of the Montclair crew team. We also know that none of this is possible without your support and help as well. So congratulations and all the best. That's right. They're going to fall and take it.